Hey everybody, I'm Logan Alec. I'm a CPIO in Choice Tax Relief. Folks, currently non-collectible status, CNC status, it can be a wonderful option for many folks with tax debt. Why? Well, it's pretty obvious. You don't have to pay the IRS anything when you're in CNC status. The IRS's 10-year statute of limitations keeps running, and if you stay in CNC status until your 10-year statute runs out, that tax debt drops off without you having paid the IRS a dime, okay? But there are things you need to know about IRS CNC status that many tax pros, in my opinion, are not super transparent about, okay? And I'm gonna tell you what those three things are. First thing you need to know. The IRS will file a notice of federal tax lien against you if it places you in CNC status, okay? In 99% of cases, it will. Now, a notice of federal tax lien, this isn't the IRS taking money from you, that's a levy. A notice of federal tax lien is when the IRS files a document in usually county records, but sometimes state records, indicating, basically putting the world on notice in public records that you owe the IRS money and that the IRS has a claim to your assets, all right? Now, if you don't own a home, you probably don't care, right? If you don't have a professional license that could possibly be threatened by having a notice of federal tax lien, you probably don't care. However, if you do own a home that you're looking to refinance or sell before the IRS's 10-year clock runs out and then your lien will drop off, that could be a concern for you, right? Or if you have a professional license, where as part of the professional licensing requirements, they say you cannot have a tax lien against you, obviously that's not a good thing, right? Because then you can't make money with your license. All right, so that's the first thing about CNC status, notice of federal tax lien. Second thing I want you to know about CNC status. The IRS, if you file a tax return showing significantly more income, and it's not like necessarily hundreds of thousands of dollars or more. You know, in some cases it could be like $10,000 more, right? If you show a tax return showing that you're making more money, a bit more money than you were, when you were placed into currently non-collectible status, the IRS might systemically kick you out of CNC status. You can get back in, you'll just have to do another financial statement with them, okay? Third thing to know about CNC status is that sometimes, even if you qualify for CNC, it's better to request to be placed in a PPIA, partial payment installment agreement, because the IRS is actually less likely to kick people out of PPIAs than they are to CNC status, okay? Folks, if you owe the IRS for your state at least $10,000 in back taxes, you get a free consultation with us here at Choice Tax Relief, 866-8000-TAX.